の近くのはずなんだけど。
Alright guys, welcome to this Dokkan Battle video. Today, in this video, I wanted to go over, the unit that just got locked into slot 1. This unit right here, the Physical Super Saiyan Trio from Dokkan Battles 2024 Worldwide Download Celebration. Because prior to the 10th anniversary, I would have said that this character was the best character in the game. Now, there are a lot of people that agree with me, and a lot of people that disagree with me, but the purpose of me making this video was to kind of prove my point. That a lot of people's critiques with this character are either based on probably not actually playing the game and only seeing very rare scenarios like back when the 9th anniversary were released and people were downplaying Beast Gohan too. A very rare portion of people downplaying Beast Gohan saying, well, look at this. Later on into the fight, he'll just die because he loses his damage reduction. And the counter argument would be, we'll just use his active skill because he gets all the extra defense. But none of that matters. We're focusing on this unit right now. This is the team build I decided to bring. I'm bringing Bulma because why not? I feel like on this leader skill, when she gets the extra 77% support, and of course she's building up her damage reduction between each turn. The Gammas I still feel are a really good unit, an underrated anniversary unit too, by the way. I actually think that overall they probably ended up being better than Blue Gogeta. Maybe not at release, but as the game progressed, I feel like they are a little bit stronger than Blue Gogeta. Broly, of course, is good, but I think Broly ended up being the worst of the not the download celebration, the 9th anniversary units. And we're bringing Daima Goku just because he's an all-around solid unit and he brings decent support. Gonna go ahead and get those key spheres already at 24 key. We'll get them those 2 in key spheres because now they'll get their 2 additional supers and yep, we get 5 orbs for Bulma, so she gets her support. Already sitting pretty. Let's see how they do. So right off the bat, we're up to 18 million with these guys. Now, in the final phase against this fight specifically, against Goku and Frieza, unless like they just did there, unless they crit, it wouldn't matter at all because of the damage threshold and the fact that they're physical. Being physical doesn't help them at all because Goku and Frieza have a 10 million damage threshold. To where you have to do 10 million actual damage, not have a 10 million attack stat, and you really want to be hitting like a 15 million attack stat with a crit. But since they also have type advantage against them, you really want to be closer to like 16, 17 with a crit. So it would be helpful to bring support with them, especially if that support is like crit support, like AGL, UI, Goku, or Evolution Blue Vegeta with their 18 keys. They're giving crit support. The Gammas, of course, they're starting out low, but they're still a very good unit. Yeah, they're getting their supers out, and now they're going to be able to activate their standby. Should we use their standby? I think we'll save their standby because we're going to finish 17 off in the next turn. I should probably rethink this exact team build because one of the biggest weaknesses about this team, 1, 2, 3, 4 different standbys are on this. Hello? Yes, sir. Daima Goku, by the way, still has some of the sickest animations in the game. Now, a lot of people complain about them because sometimes when they don't get their 20 up to 24 key, they can't tank as well in slot 1. But notice that they change certain types of key spheres into physical key spheres, which really helps because they're also getting extra key when they collect type key spheres. Daima Goku, by the way, very heavily underrated unit. You're going to see why once he attacks, because at the start he's not going to do a lot of damage. But the thing is, he's building up. Which, he has 20% damage reduction for his first turn, and an extra 20% dodge chance on his first turn. And that's going to stack with his other dodge chances, because as the first or second attacker in the turn, he also has another 20%. And he also has a, I believe, where is it? Where is it? The high chance to dodge. Oh, yeah, right here. The high chance of evading enemies' attacks. So on his first turn, in slots 1 or 2, he's going to have a 90% chance to dodge. Guys, that's nuts. He's also building up attack every time he receives an attack or dodges an attack. Not either or. Well, yeah, either or. Not just like if they get hit or if they dodge, which is really good because that just means he's going to have to be targeted by those attacks and he'll still be building up his offense. He also has 30% damage reduction. He gets an extra 100% defense after he attacks. Or no, it's as the first or second attacker in a turn, so that's going to activate the moment we select our orbs for the third character on rotation. Right? Yeah. And then he's getting 200% defense when he actually is receiving an attack. And so if he, on all of that together, especially if he gets the super attack first, or if he has one of his stacks up, he's going to be really good defensively, even without having damage reduction or guard or anything like that. He can get well over 2 million, maybe even 3 million defense with all his buffs up. So you can tank some of the bigger boss supers. Now, type disadvantage, not so much. Like if there's a 3 million super that's type disadvantage, like the Golden Frieza in 17 next phase. As a matter of fact, I think we'll throw that in there. Maybe we'll let Daimagoku take a super attack next turn just to see. We're going to leave him slot 1 so he can get built up a little bit. Take a look at their defense. 543,000 defense. After they collect their key spheres too, at 24 key, the moment they are going to receive an attack too, that's going to shoot up by 240%. You guys go ahead and do the math down in the comment section below. I'm not going to calculate that. All I know is that since it's 240%, it's triple that this amount of defense that we saw on screen, and then some because of the extra 40%. Yep, Daimagoku dodging away. I believe Daimagoku... Oh, he's up to 21 now, by the way. I believe they're also super effective against all types once they're at 24 key. But yeah, Daimagoku, he's also... That's also a part of Daimagoku's effect, though. He gave them a little bit of support with his super attack. He's giving all allies 41% attack for 2 turns when he does his super attack. If we put him in slot 2 or 3, he can get multiple supers on top of that. Evolution Blue Vegeta. We could leave him in slot 1 so that he could build up his revive. Has he taken any hits? No, he is not. He's not taking any hits. It's probably best that we don't do that, then he'd most likely die. We'll start building up the Gamma standby, why not? Alright, there's the Gammas. They have 50% damage reduction, and they're going to build up a lot of extra defense after they do attack. I'm going to leave the trio in slot 1 because I'm more than confident if they're going to be able to tank the attack. This is a 3 million super, by the way. I'm actually hoping that they do super him, just so we can see how well they tank it. We'll collect these orbs over here, and then, sorry, Vegeta, you're not going to be able to do much. What? Super, 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 super. Oh, they didn't. Okay, we're up to 18 million here, and then once the Gammas attack too, they're gonna have their damage reduction up. Would they be able to live a super? With the 2 ink key spheres that we got, they're gonna get a couple of extra supers, greatly raising their defense, and they got their damage reduction. They get 50% attack and defense when they do attack. I think that the Gammas are gonna be okay if they do end up having to take a super attack. I would prefer that they do it in this first lot, though, because they're not going to take any damage, by the way. Any significant damage, at the very least, if they do get super attacked, because they're actually good defensively, slot 1, unlike what a lot of people that don't play the game think. Oh, no. Well, let's hope the Gammas can hold the pressure. Yeah, super away, super away. Get your defense. Another super's coming right here. We got multiple int key spheres. Yep, they're okay. Vegeta, go ahead and get your super attacks out. You haven't built up at all. I'm kind of scared. I think to live this turn, there has to be no super. Well, we do have a lot of HP. Maybe if it's that very last attack, we can have Vegeta live the super if he also triple supers. Because then he'll have his 60% damage reduction. And he's triple supering too. Nice. Maybe Vegeta can live. Alright, let's see it. Yep, first attack. I think you'll live it. Okay, let's show us what you got, Vegeta. Show us what you got, Vegeta. Ah! Oh. You know what it was? You guys know what that was there? That was the 154% defense from the physical trios. That got him that. All that extra defense plus the damage reduction that he got after getting the first hit, so he was at 60% damage reduction. I was terrified. I was thinking there was absolutely no way we survive this turn if Vegeta gets super attacked. But, you know, the physical trio, they're pretty good. Has Diamond Goku been fully built up? He's dodged. No, he's taken. He took 3 attacks and he dodged 3. Okay. We'll leave Diamond Goku in slot 2. Hopefully we'll get a triple super so that we can get the extra damage. For the other characters off him. Oh, is Bulma not going to get her support? Nope, 5 orbs right there. Perfect, perfect. Now we probably won't kill 17 and Golden Frieza this turn. They're going to do a lot of damage, of course, but Diamond Goku, unless he like triple supers and crits on all 3, he's not going to be able to do very much damage to these guys. Yep, Diamond Goku, he's gotten his attacks in. He's doing a lot of extra damage right now, as you guys can see. It's actually a little bit higher than I anticipated. Yep, get into... Oh, never mind. Additional normal. Hidden potential system, additional normal. Yeah, man. He wasn't fully built up either. He still needed 1 more attack to get in. He also has to dodge 2 more attacks to get his active skill. I think he needs to dodge 5 attacks in order to utilize his active skill. And it gets him his full damage buffs. Bulma. Oh my gosh, Bulma. Come on, Bulma. Gotta do better than that. Oh, we're just gonna pop the Gamma standby. Oh, such a good animated skill. That actually didn't kill, though, because we didn't get the what's it called? The crit on that. We're gonna leave the Gammas on rotation. I trust them more against Goku and Frieza than Goku and Family Kamehameha Gohan. And I would pop his standby skill. But for the sake of this run, I think we'll hold off on Gohan. Collect these key spheres over here, and then obviously Goku, Gohan, and Trunks are going to fit it. Super? No? Okay. That's a nice KO screen. And now we're here. What is this music? Now, this is one of the biggest arguments against them. Against Goku and Frieza, like I mentioned earlier, they really struggle to be able to do decent damage against them because they're a physical unit and they don't have any built-in crit. And since they don't have guard, they might struggle against taking their super, which is going to be in this first slot right here. But you know what I think? I think they're going to live this super. Shall we find out? Collect this with Daima Goku. And Evolution Blue Vegeta, you're going to be... Yeah, you'll be just fine. Let's see, this is a type disadvantage super, by the way. They don't have guard. They do have some damage reduction. They get extra damage reduction when they get super attack. And they have base 15. Yeah, come on, man. Of course, their attack is also going to be lowered, so that makes it even harder for them to do damage. They would have to crit to do damage against Goku and Frieza, but I'm perfectly fine with this. They showed that they could tank in here with relative ease. And now, I don't know if I brought it up at the beginning of the video, too, but for the sake of this showcase, I will be using things that were in the game prior to the 10th anniversary, just to be sure we're not kind of like cheating, because we could put them on... Well, no, we can't put them on Vegito's team, because Vegito actually wouldn't have them under their 220% leader skill, so their leader skill is going to be the best for them. Daima Goku at 15 million, by the way. Honestly, I think straight up, we might just not do any damage this turn. Well, Daima Goku, he's not type disadvantaged. He can get up there. Well, get the extra dodges in. Go ahead and get your full passive. We're going to be able to use his active skill next turn, too. Evolution Blue Vegeta didn't hit 24 keys, so this is not going to do damage either. Good tanking by Vegeta. He should be fully built up with his attacks by now. Ooh, is Bulma gonna be okay? Well, she definitely will with that. Alright, now, the other thing that we need to showcase with this character, their standby. Just activate it right here. Alright, so I was perfectly fine with doing that because we already showcased that they are more than capable of tanking Goku and Frieza's super, even before they even get the chance to super. So, for all you guys that are out there downplaying this guy saying he can't tank slot 1, shut the fuck up! You're wrong. Collect all those key spheres. We need int key spheres to get Gamma 1's damage reduction, don't we? For every int or STR key sphere, we get the damage reduction. Well, gonna have to go with this just to get your little extra damage reduction. And why didn't I just use Bulma's active skill? You know, I'm realizing just now that I also have a limiter on my microphone, so if sounds a little bit too loud, make it in, then it'll just cut them out of the sound pool. So when I told the other guys to shut the fuck up, they might not have even heard me. But oh well, I'll say it again. If you think that this guy cannot tank in slot 1, shut the fuck up. You're wrong. We'll collect all those key spheres, get her support, get her double super. Blah, blah, blah. Goku's perfectly fine. He's not going to take any damage. Yep. Power is surging. Okay, Gamma 1. 18. This will do damage, I think. Even without a crit. Oh, but we get the crit anyway. This is not going to do damage. He's underneath the threshold. And he's also type... No, he's not type disadvantage. What am I talking about? I almost said something stupid. Yep. Gamma 1's perfectly fine there. And by the way, as a comparison just to a unit that people would typically compare the Goku, Gohan, and Trunks to as a reason why they're not better than every other unit in the game prior to the 10th anniversary. Beast Gohan, by the way. Beast Gohan is incapable of doing damage in this phase of the fight unless you pop his active skill, or they get it, or you get a turn like this. Because if you get a turn like this and you put Beast Gohan in slot 1, he probably will have built up enough, especially if the fight goes on for a little while. You can get those great attack stacks. I'm gonna go ahead and pop Daima Goku's active skill. Yeah. You know, speaking of best in the game before 10th anniversary, I think that is the best animated active skill in the game. Maybe just animation in the game prior to the 10th anniversary as well, because Vegito's is just crazy. Come on now, you guys know. They're at 755. Christ. Does Daima Goku's active skill do anything? No? That's just, that's All in the Family. Is it? Nope. Nope, he doesn't have All in the Family. Gohan is the one with All in the Family. He's at 800k, by the way. He's going to be perfectly fine in slot 2. Yep, we're going to collect that. 24 key. Easy. Collect those right there. And then use this. Oh, we're going to be able to do the Dokkan attack. How much damage does this do? Type disadvantage super. Hardest fight in the game. How much does it do? Yeah, double digits. Get off my dick. This guy was the best unit in the game. Sorry, not sorry. He was. Alright, is it back on? Is it back on? Okay, I think it's back on. Sorry, guys. My, it kind of cut out for there for a second. You guys aren't going to see that part of the video where it just went black. I'm just going to cut back to whenever it does pull back in. We got all 7 on the Dokkan attack. Good damage. But I did all that damage because it was the Dokkan attack. But he was above the threshold. Now, this is not going to do any damage, of course, because we are underneath the threshold. Even if you do crit. Yep, 0. Oh. Is Gohan just going to kill here? Daima Goku might kill. Gohan and Daima Goku might actually just kill it. We won't be able to see the punch. Alright, if he doesn't crit, this won't do damage, I think. And he crit anyway. Don't super? Well, he's getting his supers. Gohan, slow down there, buddy. And he has, yep, 0. And he has another guaranteed super because we were at 24 key. 28. Jesus, this is going to do damage no matter what. Oh, and he crit. Okay, good. Now Daima Goku. I need you not to kill here. Of course you did. Well, damn, that sucks. I would have liked to see the damage from their standby there. Especially if they crit, that would have done like 70 million damage, man. But oh well. Let's go to the next fight. Also a pre-10th anniversary fight. So we won't be using any of the, well, I guess we could bring him into the Goku and Vegeta stages. Alright guys, we brought him into the fight against Tech Gogeta because I think this is actively just the worst fight that they can possibly go up against because of how hard Gogeta hits at the start. And if they don't get to Super first, yeah, it's just, I think it's a wrap for them. If we get Supered here first, we probably just die. This is one of the fights where you could use the argument that Beast Gohan is better because he's more effective here, turn 1, because he'll have his guard and 80% damage reduction. And then after he gets hit too, especially if that first attack isn't a super attack, he'll get extra defense from getting hit. And then if he does get the super attack too, he's also getting a 4-turn stack to his defense. And then for the rest of the fight, because this isn't a very long fight, he's pretty much good to go. Tech Gogeta also here, by the way. This is also one of his worst fights because their base form is a little bit weak. A lot of people thought he was the best unit in the game too, but I think the only way this guy would survive a super period in this fight is if he quad super while also having this guy support up. Which he will. He will have the support up because he's a movie hero, and then so are the Gammas. And they didn't... Super Gogeta didn't super right away, so now they're probably going to be A-okay from a super. Even though this super is like a 4 million damage super. Gogeta hits very hard at the start. Yeah, get your additional supers. These don't matter. Gogeta just blocks them. Okay, he didn't super attack in slot 1 at all. He's gonna have to super the Gammas for us to even have a chance to survive, I think. Yep, we got the AGL key sphere, so they're gonna get their additionals. 50% chance to be a super. Ooh, give us one more super. Oh, okay. Well, if they quad super, I think they'll live. Oh, all right. Melee supers, that's going to do 0 damage. This should hit. Or not, never mind. Their base form is useless here. To do damage, we have to do normal or transform, which hopefully by turn 4 will be above the HP threshold and be able to transform. We didn't. Well, you know, we do have the support. We do have double support too, because we have support from the Gammas too. Maybe they'll live. Yeah, all that extra support, they're solid. They're solid if they do their supers first. Alright, we're here on the next turn. Oh, that's really good attack RNG. Not so much for Daima Goku. He's not going to be able to do... Ooh, do we just want to stand by straight away? Nah. I won't stand by straight away, just so that the next turn's rotation also gets some of their support. By the way, I just want to point out, Tech Gogeta takes significantly more damage there without their support. It's due to their support that they were so good defensively there. Normally, Gogeta just blows him away, does damage to them even after they super for like 1.4 million, unless they triple or quad super. They did a triple super last turn, and we had 77 plus 50. So we were rocking 127 support, 27% defensive support between the Gammas and this guy. But it's mostly due to this guy that Gogeta was able to even live that super. So just another reason this guy's impact was so great on release. And he's still such a great unit today. we are going to leave Diamond Goku in slot 2 just so he has the chance to get the additional supers. And Evolution Blue Vegeta, he has guard, damage reduction, and true type advantage, and he's going to super first. He's not taking damage from Gogeta. So we're up to 15 here. Sitting next to Daima Goku. And yeah, we actually this is better because their 12 key is a melee super. Gogeta would just block it. This gets us more damage. And we're not getting defense off that super anyway. Diamond Goku, of course, starting out very low. Yep, getting the additional supers, gets the extra damage for the rest of the people on rotation. So, oh, here's a super attack. Dodge it. Yep. Good work. Good work. Vegeta, of course, is going to be completely fine. He won't take any damage, and he should do decent damage. Don't do the additional super because it's just going to get blocked. Yeah, I probably should have thought about that exact thing before hopping into... Oh, you know what? Their standby is a melee attack. I don't think we could even use their standby to try to take out Gogeta. We're gonna we'll rotate the Gammas off, and we're actually gonna activate this guy's standby because his will do damage. All right, now this guy, we have a full superclass rotation, so he's guarding with 70% damage reduction, and he's going to get 50% defense per orb, so we can easily slot him in the slide him into slot 1, and he would tank that easily. However, I have an agenda to push and a point to prove. We'll gather these right here. Yeah, we'll gather these. Just to get them a little bit of extra defense. And then the Gammas, they're getting floated off, so they don't need their defense. Gogeta's not attacking in the third slot. Oh, super. Right away. Good. How much does this do? Oh, 171. Wow. I've seen Beast Gohan take 300k there. Albeit, it was his first turn. And he didn't have his stack up. But you know, this guy's doing that without guard. Without the guard. And he doesn't need the target mechanic either. Beast Gohan is still absolutely better in this fight, though. Wait, is he? Because his 18 key is also just blocked. Unless you have a Piccolo. But there's not a good enough Piccolo to run in this fight. Not at the moment. And he does have his target mechanic. No, Beast Gohan is actually kind of weakened by this fight too because of that. I had to keep that in mind. But yeah, you guys, if you guys are paying attention to the fucking video, you see my point. This guy is so... Oh, we don't have enough to transform Gogeta. But he should be fine. This guy is so much better than people give him credit for, and it's painful to see how much they grossly underestimate him. Two of the strongest supers in the game. And we just saw him eat that shit for, like, breakfast. Oh, there we go. Alright, now we have Tech Super Gogeta out. By the way, if you guys didn't know, this fight's over. Yeah, this fight is over. There's absolutely no way Gogeta's going to take us down now. We can see where his supers are. This guy would be completely fine against the super attack, by the way. We're just going to collect this last Dragon Ball. And let the turn play out. And by the time we get to the next turn, if assuming he survives, because Tech Gogeta in the back could very well triple super and take him out, along with the damage that Diamond Goku and this Goku are going to do. Plus the damage that Diamond Goku is going to add on top of Gogeta once he super attacks. Oh, this is just going to get blocked. I'm a Goku. Not doing too much damage, but he has type advantage, so it does help a little bit. And he's a weapon super, so he's actually able to hit Gogeta here without having to take down his domain. There's a crit. Yep, super. Go ahead and dodge it. Oh, no, he didn't dodge it, but peep this real quick. Diamond Goku's defense is actually crazy. I guess this isn't the best showcase of it, though, because he also has type advantage. And he's up to 26. Yeah, Diamond Goku adding a lot of extra damage onto Gogeta. This might just be it. This might just end it. Can we get the KO screen? Nice. Oh, it's beautiful. All right, do we even need to take them into another fight? I think that very much proved my point that everybody that's using this unit is grossly underestimating them, because they're truly special. The amount of support that they're giving for 2 turns, 77% for 2 turns, and the condition isn't difficult. Look at the team we're running. This is a top tier team. You need an all-out struggle or a movie hero ally on the rotation with him, and then for 2 turns, he's giving all allies 77% support. Mind you, on the rotation, he's also giving 50% offensive support in 2 key. So, yeah, I hope everyone that disagrees with me sees this video so that they can see the point I'm trying to make. This guy absolutely was the best unit in the game post 10th anniversary. Tech Broly, I think, is better than Beast Gohan as well. Prior to the 10th anniversary, my list would have been this guy number 1. Tech Broly probably makes number 2, the more I think about it. And Beast Gohan sliding up there in 3, the number 3 spot, I think that's pretty solid, especially on Glorio's team. Because since he's on Demonic Power, he's getting Glorio support. And he also has that target mechanic to help out Glorio in cases where he might get stuck, like locked in slot 1 and would rely on dodge to be able to survive that rotation. Beast Gohan still has a ton of value. And even now, because he's also on the 200% leader skill of the new best unit in the game. So that also helps him out a little bit. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.